Alright, hello everyone. Good morning. How's it going? I'll do some Final Fantasy V Forge Out Fiesta here. I don't even remember where I was. So let's start with that. Let's figure that out at the beginning. Alright, we're in World 2. We're outside of Kelb? However you pronounce that? Or are we already did Dancing Dagger stuff? We still have Galuf though. Okay. Pulling a cheat sheet here. Gotta figure out if we've started Quelb or not. Let's get in here and let's see where we are. Okay, so we have started that. I don't know if we've done the Kelger stuff. I don't know if we've done the mountain. That might be our next step. Okay, I guess that's the answer. This is too loud in the headphones. There we go. Alright, so we've got to do Drakenvale. Easy peasy. Famous last words. If anyone has not seen me play RPGs before, I am an obsessive saver, so you will be seeing a lot of saving, and way more than you're expecting when you hear me say a lot of saving. I had no idea Drippy knew Return. That's wild. Sorry, Golem. I'm not gonna be saving you this time. Do not have a summoner. Alright, so we're way further in this run than I was expecting. I thought we would be still in World 1. You know, my kind of nightmare thing was like, oh yeah, we're just outside the fire ship. Ready to fight that fire boss. Like, God. It does mean I will still have to fight the seal crystals at some point, which a fight I'm always looking forward to the least. I'm least looking forward to the most. I hate that fight. For most parties. I'm sure there's a cheat I can use for this one. Not a cheat, but like a better method I can use on this one. Okay, can I get anything I can fight, please? This party is not set up to fight a zombie dragon. Let me tell you. Sorry, Golem. You're the MVP, but like I can't do it, bud. Right. Always go the wrong way, every single time. There we go. Come on, man. Toss me something here. Oh, good. I was wondering where my camera was going to go. Just goes right over the map, so that's nothing. That's nothing too bad. All right, I can fight these guys. I think. Okay. Nope. I don't think I need either one of those. Youch. Sorry, in this game it'd probably be wowzers. Oh, hold on. What is... Oh, I do have a helmet. Okay. Maybe. Let's try it out. Let's see. Actually, I should probably use the save point first, but I'm gonna try it out. No. That's not good. So much health. Gosh. Okay. Well, that's clearly worth it. Right, I know I'm poisoned, but hold on. There we go. Do. Okay. I didn't think there were fights up here. Oh, yeah, right. Should be set up for the fight. The one-time kick is really good. It's just one-shots all the pods. I forgot I had regen on it. Come on, man. Sheesh. I'll take it. Time magic level 6. Alright. The dragon grass. Okay. So normally on a run where I don't have a time mage, that's usually where I quote-unquote cheat. I do that 2 times in a run. One is there, so I'll switch someone to a time mage for their job very quickly, and then teleport out. The other one is in one of Guido's caves. Gosh, where are we going next? I'm going to Surgate Castle. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I need to do that for a time mage. Gosh, how do I get to the big map again? There it is. Oh, I haven't found Surgate. I always forget where it is. Oh, I gotta get the dragon first. Right. Getting ahead of myself. Jeez. Alright. I probably haven't gotten the great sword in here, if I'm gonna guess. I always forget how much I like this updated soundtrack. Nope, didn't get it. Can he equip them? Yeah, alright. We'll take that for a little bit more consistent damage. I'm not sure how much really gonna use it, because he will hopefully eventually have double cast time magic. There we go. Let's go heal up this dragon. Yeah, I know. I forgot you gotta talk to her. Hello. Guido, Sage. One of my favorite scenes in this game where Bartz is just poking the turtle. Hey, buddy. I don't wanna. I'm a dragon, I don't wanna. I am glad they got the dragon sort of cry noise right from the Super Famicom one. I am like one of the only defenders of the soundtrack of the Game Boy Advance one. I think it has its own kind of fun character to it. But the dragon cry noise, if I remember correctly, is like a little bit off. Jeez, oh Pete. Oh, there's a message in the Fiesta Discord server. That's strange. Let's go. Dragon time. Bye-bye. Okay, Surgate time. If I can remember where it is. I think it's just north and a little bit east. I think this is it. Kind of makes me want to play Theatrhythm. There it is. My memory still works. I still got it. Alright, I need to help the librarian for float. There's still some other stuff in here, but nothing I really need. Alright, where's the funny part? Hey, this is all about donkeys. Okay. Also, really great to see that show up in Theatrhythm when you have Barts in your party. This one? Yep. Here you go. I like that most other characters in Theatrhythm, when they're in your party on the main screen, are just, they kind of have like a very inspiring saying that they have, or like something straight from the heart. Not Bart's. Looking for a book about butts. Okay, got float. Ooh, do I have... I hope I'm not gonna have to farm reflect rings. That would not make for the most exciting stream. Okay, so I did that. Kill reflect rings with Comet. Yeah. I do need to get the gold hairpin and barrier tower. Oh man, I can't believe I finished right before barrier tower. That stinks. Okay. Don't I have to do, I don't remember if I have to find Guido first. I can just lay in here and do it real quick if I have to. Well, that answers that question. A conveniently timed earthquake? Gasp. Also, for anyone in chat, don't forget you can do !RPG to play something along with me. Are they gonna make it? Yay. Now I'm just thinking about playing Theatrhythm. Love that game. Alright, now we can do the boat. We can do the boat. God, the soundtrack's so good. Like usual, gotta save the game. Am I healed up? Yes. Okay. Hey, bud. Let's go get you blown up. Yay! That's me, I'm that guy's kid. This is always a fight that I'm never super worried about, but I feel like maybe like 1 in every 10 runs, it just gets completely away from you. Oh yeah, here we go. It's my jam. DynamicSoundtrack.com. The whole episode about Battle on the Big Bridge. Like 12 or 15 versions or something. Ba ba boo boo ba ba. Oh yeah, the horns. Just punch these guys. Excuse me. Punch him up. Great job. No. Jesus. Let me try again. Incredible. Super happy to have you on the team. A monk in general. God. I don't remember. It can be slowed. I think Comet works on him. Oops. Oh wait, did I pick up Haste guy? No, not yet. Double check. No. There you go. That's more like it. Hey, buddy. Be lurking around? Hello. How's it going? Thanks for lurking. Got here just in time for the best song in this game. Let's comment him. Let's try a kick, sure. I think he only has 8,000 health? How much does he have? Oh, he only has 4,000. Okay. Gilgamesh has 8,888. Oh, I shouldn't. Okay. I'll have to fix parts here in a minute. Well, parts needs to heal, actually. With that, like, screaming horn. It's so good. I should have him just punching now. I need to punch. Switch him over to Kama. Just gotta take this guy out. There we go. That's the end of that. Ah, Gilgamesh. You're the best. Even in Final Fantasy XII. That's a game I've been thinking about playing again recently. It's just such a bummer that the PS4 version is still locked at 30 frames, while Xbox and PC don't have that restriction. The PS4 version never got an update on PS5. A decoy sub. Decoy octopus. Yeah, hold on, I gotta heal up first. Gotta take care of the healing. I've always heard the Zodiac Edition was pretty great. Zodiac Edition is really good. Yeah, especially with all the additions with the jobs you can do. It's super cool. I just wish. And like, I could play it on PC, I could play it on other stuff, but if I'm gonna go fight Yasmat, I'm gonna do it for the platinum. Like, got a whisper weed. Alright, I gotta remember, where's the best place to farm? Best place to farm is outside floors 5 and 6. I can probably do that. Can kill Reflect Knight with Comet. Reflect rings are not very difficult for you. Boy, I can read today. Sheesh. Alright. There's no other way around having to farm these things, so let's just farm them up. Comet. Probably Gaia, and I guess just regular attacking. That's gonna work. I think I need the levels. Excuse me. Pretty badly anyway, so nothing. I'm not gonna cry too much that I gotta do a bunch of farming. Might as well power up the chicken knife while I'm here too. We're doing 2 or 3 things at the same time. I'm definitely not gonna fight any neons. I'm not gonna deal with getting my whole party blinded. Is this the floor? I think this is the floor to farm. Yeah, it is. Gosh, I don't remember where the save point is though. Right, this is why you want to farm here. Yeah. Good job. Good job, bud. You did it. Okay. 0. Reflect rings are especially important on this this run, since we have a Time Mage for float. We can use that for World 2 X-Death and use that for Catastrophe. Final Dungeon. I was trying to remember the name. The big tentacly guy. Come on, if I could use any Reflect Ring luck, it would be right now. Dang, okay. I feel like I should have Galuf kicking, though. I'm gonna have him do that. A combination of that and kicking, I feel like I could do... It would do some surprisingly solid work. None, man, really? Okay. Nope. Powering up that chicken knife. Also keeping an eye on the Pokemon TCG Discord server here. There's a big Sam's Club drop this morning. I'm not a member for Sam's Club, so I didn't get anything. Pretty bananas deal for a lot of TCG cards. My kid told me yesterday, I went on TCG Player and bought a bunch of singles and stuff that we're looking for, because we have a bunch of like stage 1 and stage 2 evolutions, but not the basic cards that you're going to need to evolve the Pokemon. So I was like, okay, so many of these cards are like 5 to 10 cents. I'm just going to go and buy singles of all of the stuff we need and try and get like 2 of them if the store has them. I found a nice store in Cleveland and bought, it's like 55 cards, I think it was, for $13 including shipping. And my kid had seen me doing that and was like, can we look for some of the other cards that I've wanted? And I was like, sure. We're not going to buy the like $10, $20, $30 cards here or anything. But like, we can definitely look at a bunch of the ones that you have been kind of keeping an eye on. And we went through and I think we bought 15 more cards maybe. And there was 1 or 2 in there that I think it was like an evolution that was like a couple of bucks. So we spent, I think, another $13 on that, maybe. I think I got her another Isacue. It's one of her favorites. Oh, I just thought, can I hit multiple enemies with Comet? No, okay. And I got the Costco drop from the other day with the calendar and stuff. And she told me last night, I think we're done buying Pokemon cards for now. And I was like, I don't think we are, man. Like, we still have, there's still like thousands of cool cards to get. Like, we're in a really good spot right now of like, we have enough cards to make multiple decks, which is great. If anyone hasn't been watching, my daughter and I are learning how to play the Pokemon TCG. and a lot of it, I was really hoping that would be, a lot of it has been like, okay, how do we get enough cards to make it so that we can make a couple of different decks? And I feel like we're kind of finally at that point where we have enough options to be able to get some stuff done. So that's I think that's kind of where she was coming from, of like, oh, hi, Grits. My cat Grits is here. I think she was sort of like, well, we can make whatever decks we want to make now, so we don't need to keep buying cards. It's like, well, yeah, but like Surging Sparks has a bunch of really cool cards in it, so... Cottage it up. Normally I'd run back to the sub, but I largely just want to use the save point here. So we are having a lot of fun learning how to do it. We're doing some learning how to do status effects. We have a bunch of cards that do confusion right now, so we're learning how to do that, and just trying to take it slow. Both of us are learning from the beginning, so it's been a lot of like, okay, this card says it does poison damage or burn damage. We're not going to worry about that right now. We'll get to that at some other point. Take it step by step. Okay, I think this is the floor where I'm going to farm. I was just thinking, man, maybe I should have Bart's do, like some sort of enemy-wide black magic. Maybe that would speed it up. No. Reflect Knights have Reflect on them. I can't do that. And a ton of levels. There we go, first one. Let's go, 3 left. Alright, if you guys could give me 2, that would be great. 2 for 1. Give me a 2 for 1. I do really want the promo card from one of the 2 new sets that's coming out. Oh, I shouldn't even be fighting these. It's fine. I'll get some levels. Whatever the new Mega Evolution sets that are coming out next month. I really want the Riolu card in that, where Riolu's kind of at the top of that tower. It has a really cool angle on it. I want that card. Thankfully, it's the promo card for that ETB, but chances of getting a brand new Pokemon ETB seem like they're somehow a negative number, which is a bummer. Yeah, I agree. I think that Riolu card, it's mostly like, Riolu's not really my favorite Pokemon, but there's something about the kind of like downward kind of angle on that card. Plus I'm a sucker for full art cards. They just look cool. There's no 2 ways about it. How much health do you have, man? Thank you. Jeez. No more. Aren't we all? That's true. Sucker for those full art cards. Even my kid is like, oh, it's a full art. Even when we pull something from the Pokemon trading card game Pocket, which we don't really battle in, it's just the like opening packs dopamine simulator. She's always like, it's a full art We got a full art Sylveon last night. It's a full art Sylveon, yeah! really great. Man. Being stingy with the drops here, guys. Come on. Was this Destiny 2? LOL. I have tried playing the Pokemon TCG Live, which is the other one. That's the one you get the codes for in all the the physical TCG packages. I played a little bit of that, and that is maybe a little bit more hardcore than I'm ready for as someone who is just learning how to play the TCG. So I think it could be cool at some point, but it's maybe even in like the casual ladders is a little intense. But I'm kind of glad there is an app for I'm gonna turn the volume down in this game. Sheesh. There is an app for like hey, do you want to play the real TCG? Because the one in Pocket is like a little bit simplified. Okay, we're turning that down a little bit, a little too loud. TCG Pocket packs opening stifle my want to buy physical cards, which is win-win for both my brain and my wallet. Yeah, I mean that's the thing that I really like, especially like I feel like that TCG Pocket sort of satisfies my need for the collecting side of it, because I like how Pocket shows the collecting stuff in there. I think it's a really kind of clean way of doing it, and I like seeing how the cards all like slot into the game in a way that like I'm kind of shocked that I don't feel that urge to collect everything in the physical game. I really thought that was going to be a thing I was going to have to sort of get over. But I think part of the thing that saves me from myself with the physical game is is that there's like thousands of cards over the last 30 years, and the potential of you collecting all of those cards like without taking out another mortgage on your house seems fairly low, especially like when you start getting into the classic cards, you know, the first couple of sets. Seems like there's just no opportunity for you to really get anything. And like the graded cards and stuff is like a whole separate topic. You know, as much as grading video games has sort of destroyed collecting games, grading trading cards, I know it's like not a new problem, but man, that's miserable. The only thing I did see that I like for grading is I saw there's a group of people out there that like collecting graded Pokemon cards that only get a 1 rating. So it's kind of like the worst, most scuffed cards you can get. And I was like, that's actually kind of fun. I kind of like that idea. If I was gonna collect any graded stuff, I'd be like, I want the most, like, a kid loved this card and played with it card I could possibly get. That'd be what I would gravitate towards. But I'm still having a lot of fun playing the trading card game. My kid, as I was doing a drop-off this morning, said, after I'm done with homework today, can we play more TCG? And I was like, yeah, we definitely can. It's like trying to get into Destiny 2 now with so much that's inaccessible, much like base set Pokemon cards. Drive just isn't there to try and get everything. Yeah, I mean, that's a really good comparison of just like, and also like a lot of my frustration of TCG is like stems from the like Pokemon day trader stuff of like, if I could just go and, you know, like every time we go to the grocery store, if I can get my kid a pack, like just like a booster pack, every time we go, because she was like patient while we were at the store, that'd be great. If she gets like a good report card, we go to the vending machine, or we go to the local game store, like the local comic store, and I get her an ETB or something. Like, it should... There's number 2, let's go! Like, that's how it should work. Like, I should be able to, like, have us build up this kind of modest collection, and, like, yeah, we'll get doubles and stuff. Like, that's just how it goes, and we'll, you know, build up your energy reserves and stuff. But, like, cards just aren't accessible, really, and in a way that's really, really, really frustrating. And it's just like, you know, all these quote-unquote Pokemon investors, they're just holding on to these sealed packages, you know, waiting for the market to swing and make their millions. It's just like, that just sucks. Like, I was talking about it, I don't know if I've talked about it on stream, but like, talking to my kid about it, of like, the groups of people that are buying Pokemon cards. It's like, it's us, people that are trying to play the game, which is fine. It's people that are buying packs and stuff to collect the cards, like get full sets or get the full art cards or the SIRs that they like or whatever. Like, that's fine too. They're opening packs and they're displaying them, they're selling the back, they're trading, they're doing all that stuff. Like, that's fine too. It's just the third group of people that are like the Pokemon day traders or the investors or the, like, they're trying to buy as many things as they can from Costco, them and their friends, to try and flip it on eBay for, you know, an ETB MSRP's at $50 and they're selling them for $100 starting, just because there's nothing there in market. Like, those are the people that are preventing her and I from getting enough cards to play the game, and that's really frustrating. And I think she's old enough that she understands it and is frustrated by it, which I think is a really fair like, I think that's a really fair approach for her to take, of like, okay, like, I see what they're trying to do, and I don't agree with it. It's like, yeah, that's fair. I think you should be frustrated. Especially, like, the number of people that are like, I can't believe 2 years ago I was buying booster packs for $4 a pop. That's less than MSRP. It's just like, shut up. Come on, man. You're killing me. Wish the Pokemon Company would just overprint the crap out of future sets to combat the scalping problem and make cards more available, to make these cards worthless beyond their base value being cool cards. I agree. I think they should just... It seems like it's the most... the most direct way of solving this problem, of just like, okay, cool, here's a new set. We printed 50 million cards. Like, these cards are not rare, they are not special. You can still collect them and you can still play with them, but like, an ETB is not going to be the best way to get whatever super rare card. And people are still gonna buy them. It's the nature of Pokemon. Yeah, like, I think even if, it seems to me that, because growing up, I was sort of, Pokemon got really big in the States, like, a little bit too late for me. I was, like, a little too old. I was a little too cool for school. So, like, the game was coming out on the original ones on Game Boy. The anime was coming out. I was like a little too much like, oh, ooh, cartoons for kids. You know, you're at that age of like nothing is possibly cool enough, especially nothing for kids. So like I really missed that train. And then when the trading card game came out, I collected cards growing up. Like I collected some comic book cards. You know, every once in a while you buy baseball cards for the desiccated piece of gum that was inside of it. So I had some of that stuff. And when the trading card game came out, I was just like, what are we, you play a game with the cards with the Pokemon? Like what are we even talking about? I think it made more sense once Magic the Gathering got bigger, and I was like, oh, okay, I see kind of what the appeal here is. I get the kind of game behind it. But I get the impression that the Pokemon TCG has been kind of quietly and consistently successful ever since it came out. I don't think it's had as big of a boom as it's happening right now. But it seems like it's always been very, very popular in the background. So I think even if they super overprint the game, then I agree with you. I think there'll still be kids and parents buying this stuff of just like, yeah, man, here we're gonna get some Pokemon cards. Like you did well on a test you didn't want to take at school, or your report card came home, or like you killed it in homework this week. Let's get you 2 booster packs. Like, fortunately, never reached that age. Just reached the point of too busy for serial TV. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. It's kind of the trap that I'm in right now. Of like, my kid really loves Pokemon. I think I talked about it before. She loved Pokemon. I think it was like at the beginning of the school year last year. And we were watching the show. She really likes the Sun and Moon series for some reason. I don't know why. She likes Sun and Moon, and she likes the ones with Ash and Go. Pokemon Journeys? Whatever they call it on Netflix. And I was watching the show with her, and I was like, man, this is actually a really good show. Like, I now I understand why it was such a hit. And I like started getting really involved in the show. And then she never admitted it, but I think someone at school, you know, like, we were all that age, like, one of the boys at school was like, you can't like Pokemon, like, you're a girl, what are you talking about? I kind of got the impression that something like that happened. So she dropped Pokemon for like a hot 6 months or so, and was only really able to get back into it because we were able to get those initial booster packs from the vending machine. And that kind of revitalized her love of Pokemon in a way that's really fun to kind of watch her get way into it. And then I'm having a fun time getting into it as well, because like, we're playing the games and we're watching the anime and we're doing all the stuff together. So it's nice to have, you know, especially as she gets older, and there's going to be I'm not blind to the fact that at some point my kid will realize that I'm not cool, and I'm going to have to be more of a parent. Like, she's a good kid, so I don't have to super parent her. She has a pretty good moral compass. But like, there's gonna be a point where it's like, I'll do stuff with my dad? Yeah, right. Come on. No, thank you. So I'm kind of cherishing the moment of like, she's still excited to do stuff together and like learn stuff together and kind of go down this journey together before she gets to be a tween. And it's like, ugh, that's just my dad playing with his Pokemon cards. So trying to enjoy it as long as I can. I told my wife, though, my wife said she doesn't like card games, and she doesn't, you know, we're the same age, so, like, we didn't really, we never really watched the Pokemon show or anything. I said, hey, once our kid wants to stop playing this, I'm gonna start having a conversation with you about, you know, drafting you into playing this with me. Because I'm sure if my good buddy Bilsiford gets into it, I'm sure we can find a way to play it across this great nation of ours with webcams and Discord. But, you know, I still do want to... I do actually like playing the trading card game, which is kind of not what I was expecting. I'd be bummed if I didn't have anyone to play it with. Bill says, I'm terrified of those days to show up. Yeah, like, it's really rough because, like, I do genuinely have a good kid. So, like, I'm, like, a little worried of, like, I kind of don't know how to handle if she's going to be like, here's my loser dad. And I'm like, what the hell? Wait a minute. Hold on. Like, we're already getting some of that attitude of, like, I don't want to... It's like, yeah, man, I don't want to either. Like, that's part of being alive, is like sometimes you're like going to the grocery store. It's just like, I want to go to this stupid grocery store. It's like, man, I don't want to either. But we got to feed ourselves. So, like, let's be cool about it, man. Looking forward to having a conversation with her of like, hey, I've never pretended to be cool. And eventually, hopefully, you'll get tired of pretending you're cool. Yeah. I think she knows that I'm, like, not cool. Like, I'm not, like, I'd like to think I'm, like, not a jerk. I'm certainly, like, not... Every parent runs out of patience, but, like, I'm, you know, try real hard not to be out of patience with my kid, because, you know, their brains are still cooking. They're still figuring out who they are. But, like, I know that, like, in a couple of years, it's just gonna be like, oh my god, it's my dad, just, you can ignore him, Jesus. And, we'll see how that goes, I guess. Apparently, I do, pick up and drop off, almost every day for school. So I only have two, man. And, apparently... my kids' friends really like it when I do pickup. Number one, I'm like one of 2 or 3 dads that are there. And there's like a couple grandpas every once in a while. But apparently they also like my resting grumpy face when I'm doing pickup. And like, I don't take it personally because like they're just kids, but like I'm in, like, it's 100 degrees out there. There's no shade. And I'm like, I have been standing there for at least 30 or 40 minutes. And, like, I'm ready to get the hell out of there. I am pouring sweat. And, like, she's like, my dad's so grumpy. And I was like, it's so, like, I'm just trying to sit here and read a book. And I'm dying. Grumpy cat given human form? Yeah. I got a real good, like, I got my arms crossed, I'm just like, I don't have a grumpy face, it's just like, I'm here doing that 2-in-1! Let's go! That's our 4. Alright, let's go save. everyone has to go through their own journey of this is how I want people to see me, versus this is what I'm willing to sacrifice for, or maybe something less dark. I mean, that's part of what we have tried to talk to her about too, of like, it's really hard being a parent. But a lot of like trying to tell her like, you can act how you want to act, but you may not necessarily like how people receive you or how they treat you if you're kind of acting in a way that makes you a jerk, or like you want to act like a butt. Like, people aren't going to just be like, I love hanging out with this gal. She's great because she treats me terribly. Chief Stew Kate RBF then? Yeah, I got a really good RBF. Like, especially like I spent so much of my day at drop off because it's so bananas there. Like, a lot of my day is just standing there waiting for them to let the kids out. Okay, there is an enemy in here. I need this gold hairpin. I don't think there's any trick to this fight, though. Okay. Yeah, I thought this was gonna be it. We'll do Gaia. We'll do haste. Try that. Oh, I should try hitting it slow. Okay, that's good enough. Do that. There are 2 time mages hasted up here. Comment that. You can have a high potion. You'll cure everybody. Now we can get back to playing the game. Hooray! That was actually one of the fastest, oh boy. That was one of the fastest, Reflect Ring farms that I've seen in a really long time. So we got pretty lucky. Okay, I gotta try and slow this guy. I'll try slow first. There. Ooh, boy. That's bad. Torque, so what's this affiliate you're trying to reach? That is a tier of, oh, it worked. That's a tier you can reach in, Twitch for, oh, I did it. For being able to, get a bunch of additional, benefits and stuff. So, like, I gotta go save again. Use another, cottage. So, like, I'll be able to earn money from subscriptions. I'll be able to earn money from, people cheering with bits. I'll be able to do a bunch of extra stuff above and beyond that. I have, like, the... you have to hit, like, 4 goals. One is, like, have... I think it's, like, 25 subscribers. I have, like, 200 more than that. One is, like, stream... I think it's, like, 4 or 5 separate days in a month. And I forget what the other one... The one that I'm working on right now is... have an average of 3 viewers on 4 different streams that take place on separate days. And I have, like, 3 of the 4, so I just need, like, 1 more really good stream. And I'll be able to qualify for affiliate. So... yes, Twitch affiliate, not Fiesta affiliate. Yeah, I guess I should have probably clarified that in my message. Of course, there's a save spot right here. I forgot. All right. Farrer says, reflect ring time. You actually just missed it. Just got all 4 of them. in a shockingly fast amount of time, which is great. I was really worried I was going to be here for like 2.5 hours of my 3-hour stream. It's just like, just need one more, guys. Let's do it. Alright, this fight should be fairly easy with this team. Hit him with sleep, and then hit him with a bunch of spells. Pew, 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 pew. Alright, if you want to take her out, that'd be great. Or him, either one. Where's... Oh, sleep is black magic. Boop. Ooh, it hit. Let's go. Alright, you're gonna defend, you're gonna defend. I'm not even gonna have them attempt to do anything. You're gonna haste him. You're going to do Comet. Defend, defend. And then you're gonna do Comet, and we're just gonna auto battle here. How much health does? 20,000 health. Got mine last time in about 20 minutes. Dang. That might be one of the fastest ones I've seen. Alright, a couple more hits and we should be done. I normally dread this fight, but this one isn't too bad as long as you can keep him, keep Atmos asleep. Pew 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 pew. Come on, you can do it. Get out of here. Crazy kid. I'm sure I could probably use Gaia from my Geomancer, but I don't really want to. If you manage to put this guy to sleep first turn, like, just don't mess with it. There we go. I have over 5,000 stream points. Dang. Thanks for hanging out watching for a whole bunch. All right. Pew 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 pew. Alright, what do I need to do in Guido's cave? Nothing really. I don't want to farm for a Staff of Light. I do need to look at what my plan is going to be for the seal crystals. Those are coming up very quickly. They are vulnerable to gravity? Interesting. And they're vulnerable to slow. Interesting. So you can do Gravity, Graviga, Comet. That sounds kinda chancy, though. Whee! The only thing I'm surprised that they changed here in this Pixel Remasters, there's a bunch of times in this game where you kind of just have to sit there and wait for a little bit, and this is one of those scenes, and surprised and maybe a little bummed that you don't have to wait for this anymore. Especially this scene where, like, Galuf is just waiting for his buddy to survive, and it's just not gonna happen. The castle's entrance looked like a grumpy face. Yeah. Yeah, speaking of grumpy faces, Exodus Castle is super grumpy. Alright, now that we made out of there with all 4 reflect rings, we can save in our primary slot. Again, I'll mention that if anyone hasn't watched me play RPGs before, you're going to watch me save obsessively for the next however many hours I play this game. I can't help it. I just have to save. Okay, cave should be right here. Right here. There it is. Nope, need to rest. Boo-doo-doo. Really funny to see that that drop from Sam's Club this morning for Pokemon TCG apparently went horribly. Apparently just the site went down pretty hard. Top left, bottom left. Okay. I'm just gonna keep using Comet. I don't know why I wouldn't. Yeah, take him out before he transforms. Ooh, I did. Super speedy. Oops. Also, you don't walk slowly with the rock anymore, which is it's kind of a bummer. That's something I always liked to... It's in the original and the GBA one, if I remember correctly. It was also in the, I think it was in the mobile version too, Matrix. I always liked that of, like, this rock really is heavy enough that Bart's just walks slowly with it. That's right, this party's strategy, orbital bombardment. You got it. Especially once I get a meteor. Which I'm 95% sure this party will be able to go do that. I don't know. I can't think of what would stop me. Classes, do you have this round? Where did I put it? Time Mage, Monk, Geomancer, Red Mage. Just like, it's an okay group. Like, it could be a lot worse, it could be a lot better. Monk is, like, not really super good. Yeah, 750 heavy for sure. That was, I remember that being a lot of First World was just snapping rods. Every time you run into a boss, you're just like, here we go, we're done. Oh, my buddy Gala Cat. I can see Shrimp's little legs laying in the doorway here a little bit ago. I think he managed to... I think he wandered off. Yeah, so it's not too big. It's not too bad of a party. Once I can get dual cast for anybody and have them be a time mage, I think the run is completely over at that point. I think that, especially once you get Meteor, I think that is just dual casting Meteor, dual casting Quick, like casting a whole bunch of stuff in one turn is just incredibly overpowered. So I think as monk continues to kind of decline and get worse as the run continues. Like red mage, shockingly, is gonna get even better. Normally I don't have normally when I do this I just have 4 times guild, and I leave XP and ABP at the default levels. For this run, I have 4 times on all 3 of them. Number 1, because I don't really want to like spend a bunch of time at the end of this run in Exteth's Castle farming, but also I really want dual cast for Red Mage, and that's 999 ABP, which is just okay. I'm so sick of fighting this dude. Power up that chicken knife. So I really don't want to farm ABP, because in this game there's no real good way to do it. It's fairly miserable. That's right, power the chicken knife, get it to 127. Fast as I can. I actually don't know who's going to use my chicken knife in this run. I guess it can be my Geomancer? I don't know. No, because Geomancer's probably going to be Air Knife. I might not actually have anybody that's going to use the chicken knife, because my Time Mages are going to be busy doing stuff. I don't think my Monk can equip it. Exdeath, Forced Amour, blobbity blobbity blobbity. I do like how Guido just does not like Bartz at all, because Bartz keeps asking questions. Let's do it. Take the branch. Such a good sound effect. Boom. Alright, let's go fight this stupid boss. Grumble, 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 grumble. Time magic. Okay, so that's the second place that I cheat in this run, in any runs if I don't have a Time Mage. I will just switch someone to Time Mage real quick, just do a quick teleport out and then switch him back. Just running out of that dungeon especially is just a real bear. So I try not to quote-unquote cheat on runs too much, but I only have so much time on this earth. I'm not going to spend a considerable amount of it running out of a dungeon in Final Fantasy V. At least you can turn encounters off. Yeah, I mean, you could definitely do that. That helps a ton, but that's kind of like my... man, I went too far again. That's kind of my like knee-jerk reaction from playing the GBA version. Of like, I'm not gonna walk back through this place, do that stone puzzle again, and fight Metamorphs for another 30 minutes. Jeez. Alright, more is usually a place where I can... Hold on. Let's get the knife. Thank you. Gotta get that first. I always forget that. There's something down here, right? No. Let's rest first. We'll get everybody equipped after this. Should buy more high potions and Phoenix Downs. I should have like $1 bajillion. Yeah. Oh, ethers? I need more holy waters for the final fight. Thought I just heard like a cat falling. You guys okay? Gosh, I need to buy more ethers. Max out on high potions, max out on potions. Buy 22 of those. Hi, Gritty, are you okay? Actually, max out on all of these. I'll never have to buy them again, so... You never know when you're going to need them in the final fight. I'm okay doing 5 more of those. Okay. I only need 2 of those because I have a gold hairpin. Yeah, I can buy 4 of those. My big kitty's staring because I haven't filled the bowl yet. Yeah, I got a real earful from Grits this morning because they had cleaned their bowl, which is uncommon. Okay, I'm buying 4 air knives for sure. Those are incredibly strong for the entire rest of the game. Hey, Grits. Buddy. Okay, just don't get stuck back there, man. Oh, I don't think I can use the GA versions. Okay, we got... Reduces the target's HP to 1/8 of its total. We got Haste God, which is great. I have the money. I'm gonna buy these. I don't think I can use them. I think those are level 3 spells. Alright, I think that's it for this place. For this party. Yeah. Okay, definitely cleaned out my entire wallet here. Hey, no. Hey, get out of the plant. This is why you're not allowed in here, man. Looked at me like I just wounded him. I just spoke sternly to you, sir. Cure Beast can sometimes drop elixirs. Okay, let me open my cheat sheet here. Okay, that's done. More is done. I'm gonna pick up the Aegis shield in the Forest of More. Okay, so I should put float on everybody. It says 7,777 HP each, is not heavy, 20% magic evasion, and it's level 77. Each crystal switches from attacking to casting a magic spell at 3,000 HP remaining. Goes Firaga, Airaga, Earthshaker, Aqua Breath. Each crystal absorbs. They are vulnerable to gravity spells. Gravity deals low enough damage to not knock the crystal in a spellcasting phase. So do Gravity, Graviga, Comet to an individual crystal. You spend extra turns trying to land the initial gravity on other crystals while you wait for Graviga to hit, as long as you're prepared to Comet immediately afterwards. And they're weak to slow. Okay. Okay. All crystals suck. Yes. Just like that famous song, every OS sucks. Every crystal sucks. This fight sucks. Hey. Yeah, I see you eating a plant. Stop it. Oh, I don't want to fight any of this stuff. Let's power up the chicken knife over here. Which plant is it? I don't know. My wife has a bunch of plants in here. Delicious plant, apparently. I don't even think they want to eat the plant. I think they just like chewing it. You would think, oh, Boston, why don't you go get some cat grass? Maybe your cats would love that. Yeah, they probably would if they would actually eat them. I think it's because it's the intention for them to eat cat grass, that they want to be difficult cats and not eat it. Hey, Chris. That plant's dead, man. Hey, where did the cat bed? Come on. Sheesh. This is why you guys aren't allowed in here. It's just too hot today. Can't have the door closed. Okay, I'm just gonna turn off encounters here. Usually don't like doing it, but I kind of just want to get to the seal crystal fight, and try and figure out how we're gonna do it. Sir, can you see this cat in the background? What is he doing? Grits, what are you doing? No, I can't open the window, man. It blows out the camera. I'd love to have more light in here. I'd love to give you guys the window, but I can't. Okay, so we're going to use a cottage. Then we're going to cast float on everybody, just in case things go wrong. Then we're going to save. Oops, it's time magic. Boop, 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 and boop. Oh man, I don't want to do this fight. Alright, let's do it. This is usually when I run out of patience for... Where's the entrance? Oh, it's way up there. When I run out of patience for the Fiesta, it's usually one run where I get to this forest and I go, I'm just not gonna do it. I really need to play Theatrhythm on stream. Like that's what I'm finding out by playing Final Fantasy V. You see this cat? Pretty. Just hanging out. Hanging out of my fundraiser pins. Gotta pick up the Aegis shield. Can't forget it. Yeah, I really need to figure out what I can do for a cat cam. I have Shrimp laying between me and the door, and I have Grits doing whatever he's deciding to do. I have no idea. So this is another time where you would have to wait for the fire to die down in the forest. Ash and a Flame Tongue. No, I haven't played this game a bajillion times. I don't know why you're asking. Also, like, the Seal Crystal fight wouldn't be so bad if it didn't take so long to get to this point. Like, I'd be happier to sort of, like, run into issues with this fight, but it's just... Theatrhythm on stream, DMCA. So there's... I think there's like 5 songs you can't play on stream because you will get DMCA'd. It's basically like all of the vocal performances. Like this, the Suki Dane featuring that lady. You can't play that. It's all the like, here's a famous singer singing on this Final Fantasy track. You just can't play those. I'd have to look what the... Square was actually really great about putting out a list of those songs, which was really good. You guys are just gonna be healing, man. Alright, everyone cross your fingers. Let's do this stupid fight. The worst fight that has like the most nonsense fight after it. Alright, so we need to do gravity. That hit? Dang, okay. Okay, I gotta kill him. Jesus. Bro, you can't be counterattacking, man. We have a plan. Did Reviga hit? Oh, it did. That's bad. I mean, that's good, but that's bad. Oh, not bad. Comet. I'm ready to do another comp. Okay. Okay, that one went well. Okay, you gotta punch yourself, man. Perfect. Thank you. I don't know if gravity hit that one. Didn't it? I should be paying more attention with a fight that sucks this much. Okay, I don't know if I'm high enough level or what, but I'm nailing these spells. Okay. Halfway there. Keep those fingers crossed. Reviga. Shrimpy. What are you smelling, man? Oh, he's got loud smells. Cats smell something and do that like, hey. Good luck, Bill. Oh, see, thanks, Galif. You messed me up, man. Easy. What the heck? I've never, unless you have a samurai, I've never had that fight go that easy. That's bananas. Wow. Do do boo doo doo. They were crystals. The crystals cracked. Okay, flashing lights warning for like a considerable amount of time. FYI, it's gonna be bad too. So, if you're sensitive to that, just switch to a different tab or something. Shrimp is laying on his favorite bed over here, which happens to be a messenger bag I used to use for work. And Grits is laying next to the big cat bed over there, but definitely not in it. Cats. I love them. Ka-choo, ka-choo, ka-choo. Comes more flashes, everyone. This is also kind of why I never want them to remake this game, is I never want them to lose the like huge-eyed sprites that this game has. I would be worried if anyone would try to remake Final Fantasy V. I don't think they would get it. I think the strength of Final Fantasy V isn't just in its job system and battle system and the engine that allows the Fiesta to keep running. It really is in the like over the top kind of campy nature of this game. Okay, thank God he does enough damage that this fight is finishable. Now, if he can not have the worst accuracy on the planet, that would be great. I agree with you, Pharaoh. I think if they're gonna... I think doing a 9 remake definitely seems like the most likely candidate. There's been rumors swirling about that for a really long time. And I feel like 6 is so beloved that they'll remake that, but I agree with you. I think nothing else will happen. And that's just kind of like... doesn't seem to be Square's thing. It's nice to see them doing the Dragon Quest remakes. I think that's really great. But I don't think they'll do... I think getting this stuff is a minor miracle. Clearly getting the Final Fantasy Tactics one is a miracle too. If anyone doesn't know, they lost the source code, or lost or overwrote the source code for that, because that was very common in those days. So they had to rebuild that from the ground up. So it's pretty incredible that we're getting that at all. Yeah, those just needed to get modern consoles for Dragon Quest. Yeah, I agree. And, like, it's so frustrating because I think so many of these, like, you always hear people say, like, oh, well, younger gamers or new gamers aren't going to play older games that look like this because they think they look too old. That's why they're doing all these remakes and remasters. I don't think that they're your target market. Like, I really don't. Like, I think the target market for collections like this are people that have wanted to play these games and don't want to emulate them, or they want to have like a real copy of them or stuff like that. But I think I don't think the majority of people that are squawking online about it are really the target market for that stuff. I think you're right, HD 2D sells like crazy. I think for me that's a really solid middle ground. And I think hopefully the Dragon Quest 3 remake helps out a lot with that. But like, I just think that the lifting of having to redo RPGs that are so big like this, it's too much. But I'd like to see them I'd like to see more publishers and developers put out more collections like this. I think this is the last flashing we'll have for a while. And I'd like to see more people just sell collections like this. Even if it's like, I don't want limited run games to do any more of them, but like I get like digital clips to do them, and stuff like that. I know someone like Square Enix would never work with digital clips, and that's a real bummer. But I'd like to see more of that happen, even if they don't do the like the background interviews and stuff like that. Even just, hey, we got all these games emulated correctly and they're available on modern consoles. That would be great. And what's next? The final dungeon for World 2, right? I don't need fifth. Yeah, it's just X Death's Castle. I don't even really have to do anything in the castle either. Capcom did. That was shocking. That's true. If anyone was going to do anything, I would not have expected either Capcom or Konami. I'm still shocked that Konami did those Castlevania collections, and they turned out really great. I was expecting them to just crap out a bunch of ROMs and a half-baked emulator and call it a day, but all those collections are really, really, really good. And then they did a new version of that, the arcade game for the DS ones. I think had the arcade game. Oh, did I go all the way around the wrong way, like always? Yep, sure did. Yep, real dumb. Well, I just took a nice little tour of World 2. Okay, before I do, the, Excess Castle, I'm gonna go take a quick bio break. I'll be right back. Everyone say hi to YouTube. Be right back. Alrighty. Don't mind the Discord ping. Chuck wants to know why you have 3 moots with that recommended person you posted? Huh? Who did I post? Let's look. 3 mutuals with... Oh. Okay, that... yeah, in Discord I posted, like a very funny... name from Instagram that was like, you might know this person. That was the on the Shrimp and Grits account. So that's a lot of people on there that follow me that have like tens of thousands of followers. So some of the stuff that you get over there is a little weird. Alright, I got an hour and change left on stream. See how deep we can make it into World 3. I don't think I need to do anything left here in World 2. Yeah, not really. Nothing else for his castle, really, either. Dead end, huh? Kept you waiting, huh? Oh yeah, it's Spirit Bomb time. Ever crawl back to a former job looking to work there again? No, but I think that's because I moved all the way across the country. I think there's no shame in it, for sure. I mean, especially nowadays, like, you gotta... Everything's so expensive, you just gotta keep the money flowing. Kelger, no. And now the castle turns gross. Bleh. An interview today with one of my former managers and former coworkers, now manager. Okay. I mean, as long as you liked working with them, or at least, I guess, can tolerate working with them, then... Oh, man. Okay, Nightbot, just... Nightbot, chill out. Hold on. I think I can also... There was something I could do... I don't remember. Twitch was like, hey, now you can mark people as VIP. And I was like, okay. What's going on? Oh, it's bath time. Okay, fair enough. Dang, okay. Punching everybody. With float and counter rate, sheesh. With float and reflect rings, I'm sort of not expecting to run into too much trouble with World 2 X Death. Again, sometimes that can surprise you. I'm a little more worried about Gilgamesh. Its Gilgamesh fight can sometimes be a little squirrely. Can't you skip it? Well, yeah, but then he doesn't show up in the void. And he doesn't help you with necrophobe. Is that what that one's called? The final save point, necrophobe. He doesn't help you with that last 10,000 health of necrophobe. It probably won't be a problem on this run because I have I should have meteor by that point, so not a problem. But I don't like leaving my friend Gilgamesh behind. I skip necrophobe. Yeah, I'm 99% of the time I'm skipping necrophobe for sure. It's just a bear of a fight for a lot of reasons. I know I have a Geomancer, so I know that I can do Light Step in this run. But I'm actually going to need it for Find Pits here in a minute. I actually like the Necrophobe fight. I think that's pretty fun. I like Gilgamesh's very heartfelt final stand. Actually need to switch her over to Find Pits. Oh, right, that's just a bow. Right. Oh, I should be healing. That's fine. I'll do that after this fight. No problem. No problem, he says, hopefully, hoping that that's not my famous last words. A power staff. Dang, okay. That's really lucky. And this is an elixir up here. With... yeah, man. Let's just get out of here. Not even messing with it. Yep, thought so. She got confused, so I think I need to set up her attack again. Oh man, 231 until dual cast? Sheesh. I don't need either of these, but I just want to go get them. Yeah, that's right. Oh, we got eye drops from it. So useful. Oh, just a second too late. There we go. Do. Sure. That's not a great start. That's not a great start. Adios! Let's get out of here. Also, thankfully, I'm really happy I don't have to fight Carbuncle. It's not the... Hold on. It's not the world's worst fight, but it is really annoying. Let me fire up Nightbot here while I'm just holding the shoulder buttons and hopefully not dying. Just let me sign in, man. I already added to my channel. Come on. Thank you. Regulars, chat moderation, excess caps. Can I just turn that down a little? No, I can't. I'm gonna do excess emotes. Minimum amount of emotes required to try. Okay, so I'm going to turn that down to subscriber. Okay. Bill, if you're still in chat, can you try to do the same emote message you were trying to do earlier? Let's see if that works. Don't want to fight that thing at all. Actually, this is where I turn off encounters because the rest of this dungeon is basically just red, yellow, or blue dragons, and they suck. Stop spinning emos, man. Alright. I'll work on it. Actually, I'm just going to turn... I don't know if I want to turn that off completely. Oh, I see. Where is it? I'm just disabling it. Screw it. Now you should be able to send emotes. It was basically like, hey, you can only send like 3 emotes in a row and anything, or 2 emotes, and then anything above and beyond that was not going to work. It's like, that's... Nowadays, like, that's kind of not that much, so... That's not... A little too excessive, I think. Ba-da-boo, ba-da-boo. Get this room I never knew about when I was playing this game before. Yeah, this should be a fairly straightforward fight. Oh yeah, bring the jam back. Do that. I don't think he counters with... I don't think he counters with slow if you haste yourself. I think he counters with haste if you slow him, though, if I remember correctly. That should be it. I think that's like most of the rest of this this run is basically setting that up and then going bananas. I'm not even gonna worry about using eye drops. I will worry about healing that. Ah, bummer. I'll have him heal himself then, blue boy. That isn't gonna make a difference, I don't think. Man, I forgot how much Sonic Boom just whiffs. And that's the fight. Thanks, Gilgamesh. Haha! Okay, just transform, man. Come on. Be cool. There we go. That's better. Gilgamesh. Okay. Come on, man. Thank you. At you. And now Access comes in and is all like, "Hey, you're done. Into the void. No." At least Excalibur is good for throwing at the final boss. Oh, no, stop. Okay. Don't waste my high potions, man. Continued bungling. So good. And it's 3 dungeons and then an endless dungeon. Dang. Okay. I think the developer said... I think it's only a solo developer that makes the MicroStream RPG. I think they said that they're going to put more dungeons in over time. Because it is technically in early access. Might as well have been an episode of Dynamic Soundtrack with all these bangers. That's right. Final Fantasy V is just back-to-back bangers. I don't think there's a song in here that's bad, personally. Working on 2 more. Nice. Okay, we gotta equip everybody. Boop. Oh, wait, hold on. First. I should have saved my game with this setup. I'm just gonna do that real quick. That's for 1.1. I'm sure after we'll get more. Hopefully, I hope the game's doing well for the devs. I think it's I know that they're not the first game that I've seen that does a similar thing. Like there's a fairly popular fishing one, but I kind of liked the like the 1-bit aesthetic to this one, and I liked that the dev was just like, I wanted to do this. I thought it sounded like a fun idea. It's like $3. Hopefully your chat likes it. I was like, you know what? At the very least, I'm gonna support the dev. 90% is positive on Steam. That's great. Okay, you can't use slow on Xdeath. Xdeath counters with haste, which doesn't cancel out slow, it overrides it. So it actually moves him from normal speed to hasted, which we don't want to do. Great job, Monk. You're really just the best. Sorry, 95% positive on Steam? Dang. Good for them. It was super easy to set up, too. I was a little worried about having to go through some real rigmarole to set it up, and it was really easy. Yeah, I wish we know how to pronounce her name. I always say Krylie. I don't know if it's Kryle. I don't know. Everybody from World 2 has like an unpronounceable name. I'd be surprised if it was Kryle. That doesn't seem right. Oh, that's bad. I was hoping I wouldn't get hit by that. How many people got hit? 1? Okay. That's why I buy, holy water. No, oh god, I forgot I thought I got rid of, auto battle. Yeah, I always pronounce his name Galif. I don't think it's Galoof. That would be quite a name. Let's see how that's going to hit him for. Take 4,000. This is the part which is why you have reflect rings. Galaf is how you do it. Okay, I could see that, yeah. she does. Back to Comet. I don't even remember how much health he has. It's a lot. Oh man, that was a bad 1-2 punch. Okay, she can't. She has to stop using Gaia. How much health does he have? 32,768. Awfully specific. Oops. I want to keep Crowley alive. Comet, the real MVP of this run, clearly. Thanks. I don't have to break out the elixirs yet, but I feel like I'm kind of on the back foot from an HP perspective here. Not doing too badly, but okay, that's a problem. $264 damage, sheesh. Back-to-back physical attacks. What? Illegal. Oh, hi, Gritty. Grits came over here to lay next to my feet. And next to my Plex server. Yeah, that's what I'm more used to of a physical attack or a vacuum wave and then a spell. Oops. Everybody needs a little bit of TLC here, except for you. Doing is cooking with how much using it lately. It does really well, actually. It runs a little hotter than I think I would want a server to run, but it's been doing great. Knock on wood. I really like the case that I have for that. It's a fractal design. Oh man, I don't remember what they used to call it, but it's a very, very, very quiet case, which is a big part of the reason that I use it. Is it's not like, even if the video card starts ramping up, it's still really quiet. And that's World 2 done. Now we get to go fight the antlion. Fart noises. Antlion is vulnerable to sleep. Okay. Problem solved. Gritty, you okay? Gritty? Oh, he can't even keep his eyes open. He's too tired. Antlion is the little red guy that Bartz and Crowley fight as just a duo. Welcome to World 3. The merged world. In a world. have a direct message from Bill. Bill said he got timed out for 10 minutes. I'm sorry, Bill. I've turned off the, that was more than 10 minutes ago, but I forgot about this track. This one's good. Oh, thank you for canceling it. I've turned off the emote protection on the server. That's if that ever becomes a problem again, I'll just turn it back on. But heaven forbid somebody be excited in Twitch chat. Sheesh. Yeah, see, there you go. That's more like it. Just mod in the waltz music from Final Fantasy VIII here. I really should play. It's been a very long time since I played Final Fantasy VIII. I should really play that at some point. I think the only time I played it all the way through was on release. I think ever since then, I've sort of get to like the halfway point. I think maybe between, not even the halfway point. I think I get onto disc 2, and I'm always sort of like, maybe I've played all I need to play. Let's go fight Antlion. Oh yeah, we do get this fun scene of Criley being stronger than she seems. It's on modern, right? Yeah, they did like a light remaster to it, if I remember correctly. This is a file 2 save for sure. Alright, let's go get Boko, our buddy Boko. The bridge across the river is rebuilt, just like Final Fantasy 1. Where's my Choco buddy? Hi, bud. Yeah, and Mrs. Boko. Can't forget about them. Named her Coco. I think she has a name, and I don't remember what it is. It might actually be Coco. It's one of those things that you like see once and you forget, like Ferris's last name. You and me, Boko, we're gonna go get the magic lamp. Yeah, every character in Final Fantasy V has a last name. If I remember correctly, Ferris is like a real mouthful. Oops, wrong way. Every time. Whoops, sorry. Hitting the X button too much. Alright. Yeah, Lena Tycoon, that's her last name. Ferris's last name, if I remember correctly, is just like a real mouthful. Antlion time. You know what we're gonna do? Sleep in Meteor. You got it. I thought her real name is Sarissa, but I forget. I'll have to look up what her last name is. think it's Star. I thought it was something different. Maybe I'm thinking of a totally different character. Sleep. Bye. Comet. Auto battle. Done. Yeah, there it is. Ferris, like, Schwerez. Sherwiz. Scherwwiz. Real name Sarissa Tycoon. Pew pew pew. This thing does not have a ton of health. Oh wait. There is a bug. Hold on, there's a bug in this version though. If you're on Pixel, do not keep Antlion asleep the entire fight. If it dies when asleep, the script that makes it run away does not activate and heals to full instead repeatedly. Okay. I'm glad I remembered that. Bart's Clouser. That's right. That's a great name. I still think it's very funny that people are still like, Square should have just like just manned up and kept his name as Butts. It's like, you can't. Come on, man. That's not gonna happen. I love this very short mystery track that I think plays in like 2 or 3 places in this game. The bow wow wow. Hi, Ferris. Time to get the chicken knife. Do. Let's see how I've done. And we'll probably change Ferris to a Time Mage. I don't think that Gaia is very good in the pyramid. Gaia could be good for the gargoyles, but I don't think so. Park him right here. Yeah, I'm gonna switch her to Time Mage is somewhere. There. Jesus. We'll do Gaia. You have any anti-undead? No, unfortunately not. That's a great part about having a bard for a lot of this stuff, is you can just blow through a bunch of stuff. For the gargoyles, I'll be able to at least do kick, and have that work, but I'm hoping I won't have to. A lot of yada yada yada, the void. The guy in the void, and Nuo, if I remember correctly, really only shows up in Final Fantasy V Advance. Gasp! A splinter! Tonight I dine on turtle soup. Also, thankfully I don't have a bard, so I don't need to go to the roof of the library for the 2 minutes it's in the game and get that song. Making great progress, though. I think since we have Comet, I don't really expect to have any trouble with Melisoon. It's usually not too rough of a fight anyway. We will have chicken knife. We'll see how much it, how powered up it is. I'm not gonna power it up on stream though, especially without a thief. Battle for the ages. Haven't just been sitting here eating pizza. Munching on pizza, sorry. Gotta get my Final Fantasy V script correct. I know Grits is over here completely passed out because both of his legs are stretched out in front of him. Mwahahaha. I love this game. It's so dumb. By Jove, what's that? Now we get the whole big table, we get the big speech with the books, you put the books together, you find out, ooh, the tablets. Oh, I gotta find out too what legendary weapons do I want? I don't think I need any for this run. Let's look what my cheat sheet here says. The only thing it says, the Gaia Bell is actually garbage. Yep. You're right. So I'll take Assassin's Dagger and 2 other things, I guess. I'm going to be doing 3 tablets in this run because I need to do the first one. No, maybe I'm doing all... I do the first one here in the pyramid. I do the Wendigo one. I do... Oh, no, the Fork Tower doesn't have one, but the cave that opens up does have one. Now, I won't be doing Leviathan, because no one should be doing that in a Fiesta. Get the monk weapon. I will. I mean, it's not very good. I know they buffed it in this. Unless I'm missing something with the buff they've done here in this, I don't think it's still very good. Oh, the great tree. Ooh, the guardian tree. R.I.P. Lena. For a little bit. It's better than hands. Yeah, I mean, the monk isn't going to be doing anything other than throwing elixirs in the final fight anyway, so... I mean, I'll get it and I'll equip it, but I'm not super worried about it. Okay, cutscene's over. Let's get that chicken knife. Up this way, then down here. Hear a skeleton go bok bok bok. I am a coward. Bling 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 bling. Thank you. Okay, let's go see how strong it is. $33. Oh, yoke. That sort of stinks. All right. I am gonna play some Theatrhythm. Let's do it. Where do we have it? Still have it installed, right? There we go. Theatrhythm. Let's change our stream here. A little music to wrap to finish up the stream. So I don't want to get into final bar line. I don't really want to get into a whole nother dungeon and get into that whole stuff. Okay. Gosh, what are we? We have where are the dailies? Switch category. Whoops, nope. Oh yeah, that's how we do random. Right. No, I want expert. I'm not gonna do ultimate. So I left it to wrap up the stream, spelled it wrap. Yeah, it's true. Alright, I'm just gonna do... I still have a whole bunch of, like, series stuff to do. I haven't completed all the quests of everything yet. There's still some down here that I need to fully complete, or am I lying? Oh, I guess I did do everything. I don't have the platinum for this, right? I do. Okay. I finished all of it. LOL. Renew Endless World. And try to avoid a DMCA. Defeat the boss. Inflict status ailments on 3 or more enemies. I'll do Premonition, I guess. Which group am I gonna use? Probably this one. Now I gotta remember how to play it. The hard part. Okay. Only thing I'm blocking on stream is the difficulty. Man, I have not played this in a while. Getting it. It's also a little tough because I don't remember this song. Okay, well that was pretty easy. Oh, now I remember the song. Yeah, that's not one of my favorite songs from Final Fantasy VIII. I don't even think it plays that long in the game, from what I remember. Definitely the easier of the three options. 90% or higher, good or better judgments. That's probably the one. 70% or higher, rainbow critical. Defeat 9 or more. We'll do this one. Normally, I'd like to do the Final Fantasy VII one, but I'm not sure I'm warmed up enough to do 70% or higher rainbow critical. A little ahead of it. What level is this? The Final Fantasy VI battle theme remixed in... Sorry, Decisive Battle remixed from Dissidia. Next. Defeat the boss by dealing fire damage. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. I'm gonna try. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. Oh, I meant difficulty. Difficulty is expert, I think. It's the second difficulty. I forget what that's called. I'll look once we're done with this level. I didn't really even have time to fight the boss. Yep, failed that one. I wasn't expecting to succeed on that one, but that's okay. Still have one more hit point after this. Clear an ultimate or harder difficulty. I don't want it. I don't think I know this song by heart either. Bad? How could you? What? Goodness. That's why I don't play on that difficulty. I can do it, I just don't have as much fun on that one versus the lower difficulty. I was hoping it was going to give me another heart. Defeat Shinryu. Earn 5 or more treasure chests. I can probably do this with my treasure party. Let me go back to expert. Let's try it. This is where the endless starts getting really spicy. Two. Also love how they made cards look like his concept art and not the sprite. Really good. 4. There's 5. Thought I remembered my treasure team being really good. You turn off the sounds of hitting the notes. I don't believe so. Also, I need it. Sorry. I can see what the options are, but I don't remember if that's an option or not. Defeat 6 or more enemies. Activate 20 or more abilities. I can probably do that one. Where are settings? What time is it? Yeah, about 20 more minutes. Here, I can turn that down a little bit. I'll see if I can still play with it down. Okay, let's do that, and let's switch back to our damage team. Defeat 6 or more enemies. I feel like that might be doable. Oh, my knee's been bothering me today. Alright, calm down, music. You weren't kidding, these triggers are moving super slow. Oh, I love the soundtrack so much. What's going on with those? Okay, that's better. Yeah, I did it. There's going to be a point where I'm going to run into a selection of stages where I just can't. I'm not going to be able to do it. Pretty happy with that. Got a shiny Charizard. Ten stages clear. Okay, well I definitely can't play that first one. So let's play Avelia's theme. Which is an incredible song anyways. Clear with at least 95% HP. I should be able to do that. Maybe I should have switched to my summon party. See you, Bill. Have a good day. I can't wait for the Tactics remake to come out. Definitely playing a ton of that on stream once it comes out. I think next month, if I remember correctly. End of next month. course, the Marlboro blinded me. Oh, that went better than I was expecting. Clear. Triple S. I don't need items, I need more health. Please. Alright, I got about 10 more minutes. Let's see how many songs we can squeeze in. That's a classic. 1550 or more summon damage to one enemy. Let's try that. We'll get our summon party here. Try and see. Fit 3 more songs? Probably. I'm gonna assume. Okay, mission done. Two out of it. Falling apart. Just one boss battle after another, huh? I don't think this group has any healing either. Oh, I healed somehow. Barely made it through that. Send him the biggest congratulations last night. Yeah, I'm super happy. I think he had mentioned to me a couple weeks ago that he was gonna go do that, and I'm super happy he was able to get it done. It's very exciting. Oh boy. Expert or harder. Triggers move really fast. Boss enemies have triple HP. I'll do this one, I guess. I'll try that one. Oh, man. Okay. Yes, really fast is correct. Messing up my eyes a little bit. Like sitting a little too close to the screen for how fast this song is going. Ooh, I did it. Time to spare, too. All right. I'll take that. Again, way further in this endless than I was expecting. Just not giving me any health. I should have looked because you can see the reward, but defeat the boss within 15 seconds. I do get 2 health though. I don't want to do that. Let's try this. Boss enemies have double HP. I mean, at the very least, we can go out on a great song. If we lose. 15 seconds is going to be pretty tight, though. Guys gotta do a little more damage than that. I can't tell if that Odin was a boss or not. I didn't look. Okay, that's a boss. That was definitely faster than 15 seconds. Oof. If I remember correctly, I made this team as like a boss killing team, and that would make sense based on what we just saw. 14 stages cleared. Sheesh. enemy weaknesses 5 or more times. We're weak against all of that stuff. I'm gonna do this one. Yeah, I got a couple of minutes of wiggle room. Cuts into my lunchtime, but that's fine. I won't be late to pick up my kid or anything. I'll have less time to do stuff around the house before pickup. Ugh. Man, I'm really screwing up the sliding notes today. Oh, it's because my right stick was acting like it was being held. What the heck? If this controller is dying, I'm going to lose my mind. Whew. Is it more than 600 hours of use old? I don't know, actually. I feel like not. Okay, let's see what we got. Maybe one more song. These are starting to get pretty hard. Yeah, I might not be able to do this. All right. Anyway, I gotta wrap it up, anyways. Okay. Thank you very much, everyone, for hanging out, watching. Appreciate everyone chilling, hanging out, chatting, relaxing, all cool. Tomorrow we'll do more Division 2 stretch goals. I'll be back for another couple hours of that. Wednesday, we work like it Wednesday, like usual. We're going to do more Maze Mice. We week 3 of Maze Mice, and then we're going to play Binding of Isaac. We're going to go back to playing a bunch of that. I don't even remember where I left off on Isaac. I have no idea what progress I made on the PC version. I know the PS5 version, I probably won't play that because I'm like at the very, 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 very end of that game. And then Thursday we'll do Destiny Rising, and then we'll have normal Firebreak with friends in the evening. And then Friday, as long as Destiny Rising is good, we'll play that again. If it isn't, we'll play something else, maybe finish that Final Fantasy V run. And then it should be Repo with friends on Friday. So that's the week of streaming. Thanks so much, everyone, for hanging out. I hope we'll see you again tomorrow. Really enjoy everybody hanging out and chatting. I do appreciate everyone spending their time hanging out, being cool, and now sending more emotes in chat, most importantly. All right. Thanks, everyone. I got to go. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.